Really? I know he's a liar. All right, we're going to go over a couple of things today, and then John's going to come down for a couple of announcements. You have to stick around. But what we just talked about, the first thing is the Rural Neighbors Jet Term product on Friday a little bit. We want to go over, some people are asking questions about how to get on there and actually register yourself. So when you're in front of a client, you're not trying to register for the first time. Because it'd be a little awkward if you've never gone there and know where to go and how to register. So I want to get that done so you can see how to go do that. If you have questions about the jet term, we can talk a little bit about who the jet term is for, what's the best, clientele for that term, kind of get that out. And then we're going to talk a little bit, once John does his announcements, whoever's done ACA, any kind of health insurance, ACA at all, you just stand back. We're going to talk a little bit about the Blue Cross and the Basis tool. There's been some problems with the Blue Cross and some of the premiums this year. I don't know if you guys have run across it, but if you haven't yet, some of your clients aren't going to show as paid and active. They're going to eventually get canceled out here after the 13th because the premiums are a little bit incorrect. And so we'll talk about that. I'll show you how to look it up and how to find it, and then how we can get it fixed after that. So it's going to be kind of a two-part training, and then hopefully that will take care of it, but we'll see from there. But the first thing is, and I meant to be down here and pull this up before.
Hey Jeremy, can you cut the lights?
Put on a slot here. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, so you go to your rural neighbor site, your agent.ruralneighbors.org. Most of you know how to go on there. Hey, it turns out it's the last one in here.
That's because you signed it.
All right, so when you go on there, the jet term is right on the front right now. So you go ahead, click on that. It comes right up to, are you ready to go ahead and do your jet term e-app? So right here is the biggest part. You guys push create an account. Now, once you create this account the one time, from then on, you can just go and use the e-app. But when you go and create the account, it's going to pull up a whole different page. So it's pretty simple for most of it. You begin your registration. Now, I've already registered, so it doesn't really work for me. But the biggest thing I wanted to make sure that you knew is once you begin your registration, you got to put your email address in. This is, for everyone that has not done this yet, is administration@cswta.com. So again, it's where you originally got contracted. And so you're going to go ahead and put that the very first time on this first administration@cswta.com. So ADMINASTRACIAN. All right, but on this very first page, that's not where this is going in. This is your email address of what you want. So whatever email address that you're going to log in with, so if it is scott.grow@cswta.com, so I'm going to put in there and push send verification code. That's going to send it to your email. You're going to get like a 6-digit verification code, and once you do that, you can put in your password and create your account.
So when do we use the same registration at?
That's the previous page?
Yeah, but where's the...
All right, let me see if I can pull this a little bit. But I don't think I used this. Okay, so now it's going to come with the verification code. Doesn't take very long.
I pulled up the Rural Neighbors, but it's not coming up with, just comes up with my regular login.
Yes, at the beginning, you log in first.
Okay.
So yes, so now I get my verification code, which is 974316. It's different for everybody. You put verify code. Great. Now you set up a password.
Ohio.
Hope I don't mess the title too.
You will.
You already exist.
You already exist.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can use the other one. Alright. Okay. First time users register now. I know. We're lucky.
It takes you longer to do this and get the scale.
That's why I want you to do it now, Randy. Thank you for that. It's the whole reason for doing this. Verification code. My other email address. Okay. 595770. All right. I keep listening to passwords so I mess it up. Would be your choice. Thanks. Carol. It's because his keyboard's so slow. Hopefully they match. Here, so once they match, then it'll come up. Now this is where we're talking about. Yes, so the next page will get you over here. And you put your agent ID, so your real neighbor's agent ID, the last four of your social security number, and your contracted email address. That's going to validate it and make sure that you're allowed in there. So this is the
So
part.
that's where you put administration.
That's where you put administration. So the first page, you put in your email address of how you want to log in. So whenever you're with the client's home, the second page you get over here is the administration. Okay? Now, the next page just validates it and then it creates your account, so you're good. After that, from then on, you just come over to where you use the e-app. And once you've done it on your tablet, it'll automatically log you in. But it'll take you to the very first time for an email address and password you just set up. So then once you're logged in on your thing, now you're ready to go. You're already in the e-app. So if you gotta start a new e-app, you come right up with the e-app. And it's going to be very similar to all the other e-apps that we've done. You've got the insurance plan, the questions, the beneficiary, agent forms, and payment. So it's pretty much the same thing. The good thing about the Jet Term is it will give you, they say over 90% of the time, an instant decision. So you're going to sit there with the client, spend 10 minutes to get all the information. There's not really that much information to get. I don't know if there's any questions or not.
So we just quoted on that other app they have?
Yes, you want to quote it on your e-app that you should have probably on your phone or on your tablet. But for those of you that don't have the e-app, it's right there.
Was it
No,
no?
it's World Neighbors e-app, Agent Access. Does everybody have the World Neighbors Agent Access app?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like
If you don't have it, that's what. Yeah, it's called Royal Neighbors Agent Access. So if you do not have the app, that's where you want to.
He helped me put it on.
And I'm trying to get back to.
I gave it
Those places such as-
That's not the RNA quick quote. It's different.
I'm not contacted it.
No, it's the Rural Neighbors Agent Access. That's literally what's called Rural Neighbors Agent Access, and it comes up. A lot of you have it. It comes up and looks like the calculator.
So it's the quick one.
Yeah. So when you go on there and you put the calculator, it literally has a one-page quote, and you can pick the term now. So when you do the state, it'll pick the term, and then you're good to go. But when you come back after you already got the quote, you decide you're going to do it. There's your e-app. You fill in your e-app information in front of your client there with your client. And at the end, they can go ahead and you can see when it says case status, and then once you get done, it'll go to a decision. It'll come up and say approved or whatever it is. So it literally is an instant decision on the jet term. So anything that's on the smaller rate, yeah?
No, I was just gonna ask, is that available for the essential whole life as well? Or
No.
just-
No, it's just a
Okay.
change.
This is the first e-app, it's only for the term. I'm guessing if this goes well, they'll go ahead and roll it out to all the other products. But currently, right now, it is just on the term. The term, again, if you do simplified issue from 18 to 50 years old, up to $500,000, will give you instant decision. Terms from 50 to 500. From age 51 to 60, terms from up to 250. So you can do somebody 60 or below, up to 250,000 with instant decision on the term.
Oh, that's awesome.
Without appointment.
What? With
So-
real neighbors?
You could literally click
Term.
apply for a term yourself through this and get instant decision within about 10 minutes of you filling everything out. Now, once you go to the bigger amounts, you go older, this only goes up to age 65. So this term is only for 65 and younger, and mainly it's because they don't have a 10-year term. The cheapest one, or the lowest one is 15 years. So that's why the 65 is the cutoff, because that gets somebody to age 80 already. But once you get to age 61 to 65, they do a full underwriting, but they talk about they don't have to do full medical on everyone there. But it is a simplified issue. It's really for you people that are under 60 that they want a quick $50, $100, $200,000 term, and you can get in and out really quickly. So it's a nice little product. It is the cheapest ones on the market. They were showing it like a 35-year-old guy on a 20-year term with $150,000 death benefit with this was less than $30 a month. And they were showing all the competitors, and they're by far cheaper than all the competitors. You know, Surety was almost twice as much, it was $50-something a month. So,
Scott,
yes.
as far as the they have to be really healthy, right?
I mean, not fairly. I mean, you gotta look at the questions. They don't have to be extremely healthy.
Right.
They may have a couple of health issues. It is a simplified issue term,
Right.
so it's not going to go through the full underwriting. So you don't have to be as healthy as you need to for like a Transamerica, North America.
That's the one that approved the lady that I had that has cerebral palsy.
The term? Well,
Standard,
that's
Roy
pretty.
Neighbors.
She was
Roy
thrilled.
Neighbors.
that's the one that me and Matt called on.
But,
Royal Neighbors too.
hey, fill this in real quick just with something, and we can take a look at it.
Just go grow.
And they rated my diabetic
Oh, I'm only 27 now.
table 2.
That's not too bad.
No, because he's only 39 with diabetes.
And she got a good rate. It was a decent rate, I thought.
Yeah, I was looking for you.
Okay, so it's like a substandard. So basically, they're saying they're not going to give it to him for the minimum.
Hey, Scott,
Yeah.
as far as the, is there a height and weight chart?
Instead of grading him, instead of grading him, instead of making him wait 2 years.
There is. There's always going to be a height and weight chart. I can't really type and talk at the same time. We can pull that off.
I hate that when that happens.
It's called a sub.
Well, no, that's what you got.
They call it
It'd be really
substandard
bad.
rate. And it
You
depends
got
on
type
whether they're
and talk
adding
at the same
to
time.
find it. You can be a table 2
So
or
that should be all I
table
need.
8. And that depends on and it's a percentage more than what the other person, the average person would have to pay. But with Royal Neighbors, they're really great. You can call up with this assessment, give
And
him
your income.
medications, his health history, kind of all that, and they'll tell you exactly where to rate you.
I was saying that word, but I spelled everything.
What?
Grading, Gerber,
Go with graded.
Yep, you're gonna have to. Nobody will
Nobody
take
will take him.
you. Yep. How old?
That's what I'm employed by. I've only been here 1 year.
Go Kimberly. I mean, go Gerber.
Go with
Go Gerber. You're
It's cheaper.
Good.
God bless you.
And they actually have an email.
Gerber does?
They have an email, so you don't even have to. And they're only gonna pay you monthly now.
I know. I have one now that me and Cheryl wrote.
All right. I just want to get to the questions.
But it's good for a Well, we're not.
Yeah, because she's going to live longer than 2 years, and then she'll have a pregnancy that's going to hit me when something happens.
Go girl, they haven't yet.
Okay.
No one else said anything about that.
I just looked up.
This now.
Try using emails every time you can. Because like yesterday, last week, like Thursday, me and Tara went out to the house.
Yeah, I know.
$40,000 before I
Oh,
got
it's
back
good.
to
I
the
didn't-
office,
They gotta
gave me my
verify.
underwriting requirements.
Alright, well, it's not letting me do that, so we have to
Before
pull
I
off
could
the,
get back to the office, it was already underwritten, they know what I needed.
I did, but it started over because my date of birth was wrong.
Wrote it last Thursday.
So I was trying to pull it.
And I wrote some of these stuff down 2 months ago.
E-apps. I use e-apps.
John, do your announcement before I'm doing this.
All right. Survivor contest starts back next week. So there's 10 of you guys still in it. When we left, there's 10 people still left because everybody was good. Going forward, Ada is going to be the person with the lowest point total is voted out that week. Not voted, you're just gone. So there will be about 10 weeks left of the contest. Just want to give everybody a heads up. It will start again next week. The American College, we went over everything with that last week. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please come see Scott or myself after the meeting. But I need you guys to let me know definitively if you're going by this Friday. I need a yes or no.
What were the dates again?
The 23rd through the 25th of April.
Did you get the ones off the board?
Yes, but I needed 100% after that. We put everybody down as tentatively going that was on the board, but we need to know yes. We emailed ASB and said, hey, we need 40 spots, we need the hotel rooms, all that kind of stuff, but I need a 100% yes. That way we don't end up with 40 people saying they're going to go and 25 go. So please let me know by Friday. I literally just need you to send me an email. I'm going, I'm not going. That's all I need to know. Matt Schaefer did phone training this morning. It was great. We're going to start doing that a little more often. He also has a gift card to give out because he did a contest after it.
The contest was whoever could book the most appointments during the next hour. And Miss Wendy won it with 3 appointments within the next hour.
Matt brought in a Bluetooth speaker and physically made phone calls in front of everybody so they can hear the objections he ran into and how he was going about booking. Heard some really good feedback about it, so we're going to do it again. We encourage everybody to please show up.
Thank you, Donor.
Good.
No, not Friday. It'll be on
We'll
another
let you guys
Tuesday. John will send out an email once we get the schedule put together.
Pacific Life will be here February, or they're not going to be, we're going to do a webinar with Pacific Life February 14th at 2 o'clock. So we need everybody here.
Alright.
They got all our logins set up, and they're going to start emailing them to you. We want you guys to start getting in there, playing around with it. I know you're going to have a ton of questions. Please hold off on as many questions as possible. Play with it yourself, see what you can figure out until the webinar. They know the system way better than we do. We just want to make sure that if you were looking for that stuff, you have the information to get into the website.
Okay, so here's the questions. So it finally said that I was a real person. Now they pulled my date of birth and social. So it's pretty simple, Norman. I mean, to answer the last 5 years, do you smoke or not? You're convicted of a felony. You're currently in the hospital or a psychiatric facility. I can probably consider this a
They got
psychiatric
5 years
facility.
back.
Or it should be, everybody negative.
And then everything else is going to essentially pull off of your MIB. So
So
if
they
you,
got 5 years back for the cigarette.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. If not, yeah, you're right about that.
Right.
But that's really it, because the rest of it's going to go to the owner and beneficiary. It does have a little bit of part 2 to ask some more questions. But that's going to take you to where it's a pretty simplified case, and the part 2 is going to have some more questions. And I'm going to let me open there. Yeah, I hate that it doesn't do that.
We can pull from the paper off there and see the question.
There's no paper app.
There isn't one?
No.
Wow.
Did you guys hear that? There's no paper app for this one.
Skip the top one.
Dr. Ozinger.
Awesome.
Can I get there? Harrison is insured. There we go. Beneficiary, just a one.
Harry R.
Son.
I like daughter better. too.
Please may be your beneficiary. That would be great. Everybody say bye to Scott.
Everybody say bye to Scott. It's silly. Oh my gosh. He says everybody say bye to Scott.
Daughter, I was 11 years old.
When John was born. Oh my gosh.
Oh. That's all Matt wants.
Okay, not replacing, not existing. Alright. So then, there's where your medical questions are. And I'm not going any further after that because it is going to the payment. Any tests that have been completed, of course, are going into depression, anxiety, and I'm sure once you come up and put yes on something, then it's going to come up with another question. But yes, it's going to ask which one. If it is bipolar, put it on there.
What if it's more than one?
Check them all.
Check all that off.
Check all and apply.
Yeah, past 10 years, heart attack, stroke. Have you had anything? Again, you put yes to something, yeah, whatever it is.
Have a nice day. Mr. Thank you.
You know, there's cancer, includes, not basal cell, it's asking which type. Diabetes, probably ask if you're insulin or not, which is good. COPD, same thing. In the past 5 years, you've been convicted of one more moving vehicles, DUIs, or your driver's license is revoked or suspended. You'll put it on there exactly what it is. So it really pops up and asks you if you put something yes or no. Something yes doesn't mean you're not going to get it. You're probably best off going on to your Royal Neighbors and checking out the underwriting. There probably is an underwriting part on there about what they'll take, what they don't. I have not gotten that familiar with it yet. Like I said, I do know it's very simplified, so they will take a lot of things, and they're very flexible on that.
They have a great underwriting. They have a great underwriting team up there, guys. You can call up and do a risk assessment, give them all that information there, and they're going to let you know exactly where they should be rated on these jet issues.
Scott, under the registering the company agency name is Cornerstone, or is it American Senior Benefits?
You put in the Cornerstone. Don't know. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it on the jet term. I want you to go on there, get yourself registered, and start going to look at it. You can pull more things off there. Obviously, if you go on to their term life, their jet term, here's their chart. You can pull everything off there if you need a product profile, a brochure, a lot of things that you can pull off so you can see exactly what they'll take, what they won't take. Do that yourself. Those are things that you should really be starting to look at and figuring out. As you can see, they are by far the cheapest one on that jet term. So it's a nice little product. Some good niches in there to get somebody a nice little term price. All right, so we're gonna move off of that. Anybody that has not done any ACA, if you want to, you can be excused.
Anybody got
Just hit the red button, John.
Yep.